Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the Extra Time, the headquarters of all Champions League related news as well as the Europa League, being the domestic European competition, the Italian Serie A, the EP or the Spanish La Liga, the Bundesliga, and every single league in Europe. So if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell icon so that you get notified each and every single time we release a video. And if you're a fan of betting, if you like to bet and you are very good at betting, this is the best channel for you, because before and after every match day, I come out with match prediction and possible outcome with the history and head-to-head statistics between the two teams, and I come up with predictions so that if you're a fan of betting, you can bet and as well as have your way in. So if you're a fan of betting, this is the best channel for you. Subscribe and click on the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any of our betting strategies and videos. Now going forward, we know the Champions League draw is out. I've done a video about Group A already. If you haven't watched that video, I'll leave a link to that video in the description here. Today's video is going to be about Group B. You know, there are very quality and good talent in this Group B, starting with Real Madrid, Inter Milan, SHACHTAR, DONESK, and MONCHENGLABACH they are all in this Group B. Today we'll be discussing each and every single thing you need to know about all these four teams, their history and possible outcome of their group stages, which team are likely to qualify. So if you are listening to me right now, if you're watching this video, I'd like you to go to the comment section and type the teams that you think are going to qualify. You know, a lot of the people are taking Real Madrid and Inter Milan to qualify as usual, but there are a lot of history this four teams share, and I'll be discussing each and every single thing for you now. Alright, starting with Real Madrid, they are 13 times Champions League champions. They've won the Champions League more than any other team in Europe, not forgetting the fact that they've won it on 3 consecutive years. This is an emphatic landmark. Real Madrid have gone, but for the past 2 to 3 years, they've not won the Champions League. After Cristiano Ronaldo joined Juventus, things have not actually gone according to plan. But this season, they are back. They've done a lot of correction. They've studied from their past mistake. Last season, they did well with the Met City and things didn't go according to plan. But Zidane is back here and he have gotten a lot of players on his belt. Vinicius Jr. and co are really trying, and I'll not be surprised if they can win this Champions League. It all depends, right? Okay, now let's see from Real Madrid. They are from Spain. We all know that last season they were first. They won the Spanish La Liga. Over a long time, they've not been able to win it, but this season they were able to be crowned the La Liga champions. So there are a couple of teams that you should be expecting from them. They've done well over the years. When it comes to pedigree in Champions League, there is no team that are better than them when it comes to pedigree in Champions League. But this is the UCL and anything can happen. They have quality players. We know Courtois is performing. Last season he was one of the best goalkeepers in La Liga with Oblak and co doing their best, but Courtois conceded the least amount of goals thanks to his very good defenders like Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane. A lot of people have been raising concern about Rafael Varane following the Champions League error he did against Man City, but he has done his homework, although he has not gotten a France call-up yet. It depends on the kind of players they have there, but Rafael Varane has corrected his mistake, and you've seen him throughout this La Liga season this year, and they've done well. They've not lost a single game. They've drew once and they've won 2 games. The goals are not coming, but Vinicius Jr. is trying his best. We know they sold James Rodriguez to Everton and Gareth Bale to Tottenham Hotspur, but they are trying as much as possible to rely on the front 3 that they are having right now. That is Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. and Benzema. They are waiting for Hazard to be fit. Hazard joining Real Madrid, there have been a couple of injuries, but this season they are hoping that he can be on his good form and fight for them so that they can win the Champions League again. But the next team on the list is Inter Milan, having won the Champions League 3 times. It's been a long time, almost a decade since we saw Inter Milan competing aggressively for the Champions League. This season they have a good players. They have Lautaro Martinez, they have Lukaku, they have Arturo Vidal, Eriksen. They've signed a lot of players. Antonio Conte is determined to make a name for himself with this Inter Milan. They've signed Ashley Young, a lot of players. Victor Moses and co are all there. They've added to their squad this season in the Italian Serie A. They've been really prominent. They've been doing a whole lot of things that is causing threat to Juventus and the other team there. So don't be surprised if they are pulling something off. Inter Milan are from, they are from Italy. Last season they did well, being second behind Juventus in the Italian Serie A. So this season they are in the Champions League. Per the rules of Champions League, they play second. So yeah, they've won the Champions League 3 times and it's been a long time. So this season they are determined, and I'm not going to talk much. When the time reach, you can see. I will not be surprised if Inter Milan and Real Madrid qualify from this group, but there's a lot of teams here to discuss. Moving on, the next team is going to be Shakhtar Donetsk. We know their performance in the Champions League. There are no new people in the Champions League. This Ukraine team have been winning the Ukraine League for 4 consecutive years now. Last season also they won it, but they've been having problems when it comes to the Champions League. precisely, they are not good when it comes to choosing the draw. They always find themselves in a very tough group, but this season they know the challenge is big. Playing against Real Madrid and Inter Milan as well as Mönchengladbach is a very competitive adventure and task ahead of them, but they are determined to do everything within their power to make sure that they make it to the round of 16 of the competition. Now the last team on this group is going to be Borussia Mönchengladbach. They played really well in the in the German Bundesliga, being third behind Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Of course, Bayern Munich winning the league. For the first round of the competition, we saw Leipzig and Mönchengladbach leading the Bundesliga, but the ties then, and we saw them qualifying to the Champions League. They are not new people in the Champions League. Their pedigree is not that high in this group. If you're going for a team that has no pedigree that much in this Group B, you are slightly going to think that Mönchengladbach is going to be the least on their problems. But while this is a Champions League, last season we saw RB Leipzig and Atlanta coming through, surprising everybody with the kind of performance they put up. So I'll not be surprised seeing a very wonder. You know, Ajax last 2 seasons, they were really prominent in every season. Just remind yourself that every season in the Champions League, we have one team that people think they are underdog. They can break in and do wonder. I'm not saying it's going to be Mönchengladbach, but let's wait and see. It is the UCL and everything can happen. Well, if you're you are new here, stick your claim and subscribe. Click on the notification bell icon so that you get notified if I release the prediction video. I told you earlier on, I'll be releasing a match prediction video where I'll be outlining the possible outcome of all these groups, and the match day after match day, I'll be telling you which teams are likely to win, so that if you're a fan of betting, you can bet and have your win. This is the extra time, signing out.